Welcome to the program. Solving equations using nth roots. Okay, well we have 4x to the fifth equals 128, right? So what can we do right away? Divide both sides by 4. Now we have x to the fifth, and this is going to be equal to 32. Okay? Now we do the nth root of both sides. So we take the fifth root of x to the fifth, right? And the fifth root of 32. Oops. This should be a 5. Fifth root of 32. Now we have x on the left, and we have 2 on the right. Okay? So, fifth root of both sides, only one real solution. Next one, what if we have, for number 2, example 2, x minus 3 raised to the fourth equals 21. Okay, well, right away, we're looking for x. We have to take the fourth root of both sides. So we do the fourth root of both sides. We have x minus 3 now on the left is equal to plus or minus the fourth root of 21. Now we can add 3 to both sides. We get x equals plus or minus the fourth root of 21 plus 3. And we could break this up into the fourth root of 21 plus 3, or, because this is x, right? X equals negative fourth root of 21 plus 3. All right, and finally we use a calculator and we say x is approximately 5.14 in the calculator. Or if we do this one, negative fourth root of 21 plus 3, we get x is approximately 0.86. Okay? Example 3. All right. So what are we doing now? Let's do x to the fifth is given as 32. Now, did we do that one already? I think so. That's not example 3. Example 3 will be x to the third is 64. In this example, you have to know what n is. N is 3. Therefore, since n is odd, there's only one real solution. We have to take the third root of both sides. X is equal to 2. All right? Example 4. Let's say that we have an equation half of x to the fifth is equal to 512. All right, what will we do first? We're solving for regular x, so we multiply both sides by 2. X to the fifth equals 1024. And then we take the fifth root of both sides. X is equal to 4. That's example 4. Example 5. Right? This will be 3x squared equals 108. So we divide both sides by 3. X squared equals what? 36. Square root both sides. X equals plus or minus 6. 2 more and we're done. Example 6, we say an unknown number, if you raise it to the third and take a fourth of it. That's equal to 2. What is the unknown number? Okay, well, to clear that 1/4 out in front, because we are solving for x, so we got to get rid of that 1/4 coefficient, we multiply both sides by 4. We now have x to the third equals 8. Then we take a third root of both sides. X equals 2. Right? And the last example, example 7. If we have x plus 5 raised to the fourth equals 16, then how do we get x by itself? An unknown number, add 5 to it, then raise it to the fourth power. The unknown number is, what you end up with is 16. So what is the unknown number? Well, x is inside of the parentheses. We have to isolate the variable by taking the fourth root of both sides. When you do that, you now have x plus 5, no more raised to the fourth, but now we have a plus or minus over here, fourth root of 16. Fourth root of 16 can be evaluated, x plus 5 equals plus or minus as 2, right? Because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. So now we have x plus 5 equals plus or minus 2. So we'll subtract 5 from both sides. We get x equals plus or minus 2 minus 5. X is equal to positive 2 plus 5 is negative 3, or x is equal to negative 2 minus 5, which is equal to negative 7. So